This is Niagara Falls, and every time I come here I can't help but be in awe of the volume of water that plunges down below and the sheer size of the falls. Now I'm a little biased and I think the Canadian side is the best side because this is the only place where you can get up close and personal with the roar of the falls and the crest line. Now this is easy, but what I want to show you is this. I'm going to show you how to spend the weekend here doing some of those hidden highlights that I really love, and more importantly, how to quench your thirst for the outdoors and adventure. I love to hike, and when it comes to the outdoors, Niagara Glen Gorge is one of the best ones around. Deep in the Niagara Gorge, follow the steps down into the well-marked rugged paths that wind through pristine forests, prehistoric geological formations, wild flora and fauna, and the rumblings of the Niagara River Rapids. It's the perfect place for awesome trails, bouldering, and a different perspective of Niagara. But I got an even better one where you can get even closer. This is Whitewater Walk. Located just 4 kilometers north of the falls, you'll be taking the escalator down to get up close and personal with the raw power of the Niagara River. From the boardwalk and 2 viewing platforms, watch trillions of gallons of water forced into this narrow trough that results in Class 6 rapids. At first glance, it's deceptively calm, but then you look closer and you see just how insanely fast and tumultuous North America's largest series of standing waves are. Hear and feel the roar. When you're in Niagara-on-the-Lake, the best way to get around is to ride a bike. Using Zoom leisure bikes where they do customized pickup and delivery service, you can plan a unique route that hits up some of my favorite wineries in the region, Peller Estates and Inniskillin. Peller Estates is one of Ontario's top wineries and consistent award winner, which is why it's a must-do. When you come here, I recommend that you head up to the estate room for a wine tasting experience. Here, you'll be able to try some of their most exquisite wines from their collection, including their sparkling ice cuvee, Riesling, Cabernet Franc, and of course, ice wine. Another popular winery in Niagara-on-the-Lake is the esteemed Inniskillin, where you'll head to next. Changing things up, come here for the Market Grill and Smokehouse, where you'll be able to have wine-infused casual fare under the sun, such as this pulled pork poutine, complemented by their wine, of course. When you're done with your bikes, drop them off at designated Zoom bike stations and you're off to the next spot.
Checking in? Yes.
Now, seeing the water is one thing, but being on it is completely different, which is why we're here with Whirlpool Jet Tour, and we're gonna be riding 55 miles per hour down the Niagara River. It's not gonna be wet, right? Right? Wait a second, why do we need this? Okay, I hope we don't need these. You think that's gonna be safe?
Yes.
Oh my God, I don't know if I'm ready for this. With the 600 horsepower beast and everyone loaded up, we push back from the jetty and off we go. It's gonna be dry, right? Right? Okay, it's gonna be wet. Oh yeah, baby! You okay? We're just swimming in water. Our first Dunkin' was done, and so the boat turned back upriver to do it all over again. Here we go! Again, and again. When they said wet, I didn't think it would be this wet. In the southern part of Niagara Region is Port Colborne, the gateway to the Welland Canal, and right at Sugarloaf Marina is Border Pass, where we get a chance to try wakeboarding for the very first time. We start off with a little bit of on-ground training, and then in no time, I hit the water.
You just got regular laces on these ones?
Yep. Let's just say it took a couple tries.
Good job! Great job, Will! Awesome!
I eventually put it all together, and the most satisfying part was when I was able to figure out how to do turns so I could go from end to end seamlessly.
There we go. Yeah! Whew. Whew. Oh my! My, oh my. Floating on water here.
My instructor Josh even got me trying a switch trick, which I partially got right. Next up was Chantel's turn. Let's see how she did.
Oh man, that was so hard, but so fun at the same time.
There you go.
When it comes to meals, there is no shortage of world-class restaurants, and one of them is Treadwell, which has risen to critical acclaim in Canada. They're best known for their farm-to-table philosophy and excellent collection of Ontario wines. If you can, get a spot right on the bar table in front of the kitchen where you can catch all the behind-the-scenes action and see the meticulous detail that is put behind every single dish that they create. I gotta say, the roasted beef strip loin with truffled potato roasty and the seared Arctic char with buttered Nova Scotia lobster were incredible. Another spot to consider is Z's Patio and Grill, which is also in the heart of the historic downtown Niagara-on-the-Lake, where they serve favorites such as their salmon duo, grilled swordfish, and blueberry lemon tart. Next, head to Brimstone Brewing Company, which is close to Port Colborne in the city of Ridgeway, Ontario. Set in a 20th century church, come here and try their flight of beers and refuel on their awesome flatbread and house Reuben. Now before you head home, make sure you drop by Table Rock Restaurant, located on the upper level of the Table Rock Center and steps from the brink of Horseshoe Falls. This is the prime location to have an awesome meal that offers locally sourced, farm-to-table, and internationally inspired menus while you have the falls as your backdrop. If you're looking for a place to stay in the Niagara region, it doesn't get any better than the Prince of Wales Hotel. This landmark hotel is older than the country of Canada itself, having opened its doors in 1864. Since then, it's gone through a lot of changes, but it was never shy about its heritage. Inside, you'll find incredible details such as the carved oak fixtures, arched, hand-painted ceiling, Italian marble statue, and stained glass wall that contains 10,000 pieces of glass. Let's just say that it's lavishly decorated and gives you that true sense that this is an elegant and romantic hotel. This is truly a must-stay property in Niagara-on-the-Lake. Now that you're inspired from having a great meal, sipping on famous ice wine, getting soaked, attempting to wakeboard, and staying in a historic hotel, Now it's time to go forth and explore Niagara.
Reenactment. You're like, oh, it's over. And then you're drinking water, and then one more time. Slap to the face, and then it's finally over. And then we do it again.